Understanding empaths, are you one? Have you ever felt a wave of emotion that didn't seem to belong to you, or walked into a room and almost instinctively knew what others were feeling? If so, you might be an empath. But what does that really mean? In this video, we'll journey together to understand empaths, explore what makes some people more empathetic than others, and help you determine if you might be one yourself. Let's take the mystery out of this extraordinary trait and uncover how it can help us connect with the world in more meaningful ways. Let's start with a simple explanation. An empath is someone who feels deeply connected to the emotions and energy around them. Think of it as having a heightened emotional radar. While most people understand when someone they care about feels happy or sad, an empath experiences those emotions almost as if they were their own. Being an empath isn't just about being sensitive or intuitive. It's a unique ability to absorb other people's emotions, whether they are expressed outright or silently felt. This can create a deep sense of connection, but also challenges, as we'll discuss later. At its core, being an empath is more than just a personality trait. It's a way of experiencing the world. Empaths are in tune not only with others, but also with nature, animals, and even the unspoken energy of a space. It's a beautiful and complex trait that makes someone uniquely attuned to the collective emotional heartbeat of humanity. So, who are empaths? To answer this, let's explore some of the common characteristics that empaths tend to share. First, empaths are exceptionally compassionate and caring. They naturally want to help others and often find themselves drawn to people who are hurting or in need of comfort. For example, they may instinctively listen to a friend's emotional struggles without being asked. Empaths are also highly intuitive. They pick up on subtle cues, like body language, tone of voice, or even the vibe of a room, in ways most people don't. This heightened awareness allows them to truly understand those around them, even without direct communication. One defining trait is their deep connection to others' emotions, both positive and negative. Empaths are the people who cry during a heartfelt movie scene or feel an overwhelming sense of joy at a loved one's success. On the flip side, empaths may feel emotionally drained in crowded or chaotic environments. Because they absorb so much emotion from others, they can easily become overwhelmed if they don't establish boundaries. Some empaths even feel a profound connection to nature, finding their peace and energy restored when surrounded by trees, ocean waves, or animal companions. If you've ever felt that you experience the joys and sorrows of others almost as vividly as your own, you may already recognize yourself in this description. This question takes us into an intriguing mix of science and speculation. Why are some people empaths, while others seem less affected by the emotions of those around them? One theory is that it may come down to brain wiring and genetics. Research has shown that people with certain neurological traits have a higher capacity for empathy. However, environment also plays a significant role. Many empaths report that their sensitivity developed in response to their experiences growing up. For instance, children who were exposed to strong emotions, either positive or negative, in their families often develop heightened emotional awareness as a coping mechanism. This sensitivity helps them navigate their environment and stay attuned to the needs and feelings of others. Another theory is evolutionary. As social creatures, humans have always relied on empathy to build communities and maintain relationships. Some people may have inherited a stronger ability to tune into others as part of this evolutionary survival strategy. Ultimately, being an empath may result from a combination of nature and nurture. Whether you're born with this gift or grow into it due to life experiences, the ability to feel deeply is a complex and fascinating part of human connection. Does becoming an empath happen naturally, or is it something that develops over time? While some people seem to be empathic from birth, others may notice their sensitivities increasing as they go through life. This could happen for several reasons. For some, empathy develops from repeated exposure to others' emotions. If you've spent a lot of time caring for others, whether as a parent, partner, or friend, you may have noticed your ability to pick up on emotions has grown over time. Empaths learn through experience to anticipate feelings and respond supportively. Another aspect is mindfulness and emotional intelligence. People who actively practice self-awareness and develop empathy skills, such as listening without judgment or imagining others' perspectives, may gradually strengthen their empathic abilities. It's proof that empathy isn't just an innate trait. It can also be nurtured like a muscle. That said, it's important to recognize that empaths often walk a fine line between sensitivity and overwhelm. Understanding how to balance emotional openness while maintaining personal boundaries is key to thriving as an empath. Now let's shift the focus to you. How can you tell if you're an empath? Here are some questions to ask yourself. Do you find that you often pick up on other people's emotions, even when they don't express them out loud? Do crowded or tense environments leave you feeling emotionally exhausted? Do you feel like you need alone time to recharge after social interactions? Are you deeply moved by music, art, or nature? Have people described you as overly sensitive or as someone who feels too much? If any of these resonate with you, there's a good chance you have empathic traits. Another way to recognize if you're an empath is to reflect on your relationships. Empaths often form deep, meaningful connections with others because they truly understand and feel what their loved ones are experiencing. It's both a gift and a responsibility. Empaths often notice they struggle with emotional boundaries. If you find it hard to separate your feelings from others and often put their needs ahead of your own, that's another indication. These tendencies don't make you weak. They're signs of your innate ability to deeply connect with others. Being an empath comes with incredible rewards as well as challenges. On the one hand, empaths have the ability to foster deep, authentic relationships. They often serve as the emotional backbone for their friends and family, helping those around them feel heard and supported. However, empaths can also face certain struggles. Taking on too much emotional energy can lead to exhaustion, anxiety, and even physical symptoms like headaches or fatigue. That's why it's so important for empaths to create boundaries and recognize when they need to step back and recharge. One helpful strategy is setting emotional limits. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a friend's problem, it's okay to remind yourself that supporting them doesn't mean absorbing all their pain. Mindfulness practices like meditation and spending time in nature can also help empaths ground themselves. Despite the challenges, being an empath is a remarkable gift. In a world that sometimes feels disconnected, empaths remind us of the importance of deep emotional bonds and shared humanity. As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect. If you see yourself as an empath, know that your ability to feel deeply is not a burden. It's a blessing. It's what allows you to connect with others on a profound level and bring comfort and understanding to those in need. This video is not just about recognizing whether you are an empath, but also about helping you embrace this trait fully. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal discovery, and understanding your empathic nature is the first step towards channeling it in positive ways. So, are you an empath? If what we've discussed resonates with you, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, your sensitivity is your strength, and your ability to feel is your superpower. Take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with someone you know. We are in this together. If we don't support each other, then who will? As always, thank you.